it was either late September or very early October of 2021 that I started VTubing, that I debuted this model on stream. I've been VTubing now for almost 2 years. That's kind of crazy to think about in hindsight. that this has been my identity on Twitch for the past 2 years. That's actually kind of wild to think about. So this it's story time first before we go into the model reveal. I do have a lot I want to talk about today, and why this model in particular, why Reach 1.0 means so much to me. This model literally enabled me to start streaming again. When I fully came out as transgender, I was immediately faced with challenges on the content creation side. That being, I think I can count on one hand the number of times in my career I have ever streamed on Twitch without a face cam. It is extremely rare that I ever stream without a face cam. I always love having the face cam because I love the idea of my audience being able to see like my real-time reactions to stuff happening on stream or in game, or stupid shit being said in the voice call. I've always believed in that just adds to the experience. So coming out as transgender made things a little bit more complicated, because now I'm faced with the fully realized issue that is body and gender dysphoria. So having to making myself presentable on stream, like making myself look fully them presenting to be on camera on stream in a body that still primarily produces testosterone is a chore. It takes me about an hour. It takes up a lot of energy, and that alone comes with its own challenges. And because of that, I felt like I felt like I couldn't comfortably stream with a face cam anymore. But because I believe in streaming with a face cam, for me personally, I just stopped streaming because I just couldn't. I didn't have the energy to make myself presentable to be on stream and be on camera. This was right around the time that I started getting into HoloLive and learning about Vtubing and all of that. So I thought, okay, that's actually kind of cool. So with a little bit of nudging from some friends, I started doing some research. I reached out to some people. One in particular I have to shout out, that being Lane Blanc. I'll actually go and give her a proper shout out here. Lane Blanc was instrumental in me starting this journey. She pointed me in the direction of several good resources. She pointed me in the direction of Sprout, now known as Kibby, who ended up being the modeler for Reach 1.0, for the model that you see right now, and that I've been using for the almost past 2 years. Lane is a very good friend. She's very sweet, very kind person. For the first time, actually last December at Anime Frontier, I actually finally got the opportunity to meet her in person. That was super special. But honestly, if it weren't for Lane, I don't know if I would have really taken this too seriously. I think I would have felt very overwhelmed, like trying to do all the research myself. So she pointed me in the direction of some very helpful resources and some very helpful people to really kickstart my VTubing and really get this thing off the ground. And because of that, I was actually able to start streaming again, because I finally had a way to be quote unquote on camera again, without having to worry about how I looked or how I felt. I would always be presentable for the camera, no matter what. And I was able to start streaming on a semi-regular basis again and start making content again. Obviously, life happened, things came up. I ended up having to take a few breaks along the way. It happens. But I've been able to bounce back and stick with it this whole time. Because of that. So I genuinely like that. That's what I mean when I say that Reach 1.0 is what enabled me to start streaming again. I don't think, even to this day, if I hadn't started VTubing, I don't think I would have come back to streaming without it.